Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, that taught us the truth. Salutation, all y'all can pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson on this video from this so-called truther guy's name is Mike Martins. Says federalized food stores by 2030 they will control everything that goes in your mouth. Yeah, because this devil, he's already talking about giving people bugs for protein and shit. Even though you have lawful bugs to eat, you know. I believe King David ate locusts. There's a few other bugs that are lawful to eat, right? But the average American ain't built like that, even for the lawful bugs, right? Lawful, unlawful bugs for Jake, for the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. They ain't built to be eating locusts, beetles and shit like that. What's another one? Damn, it's some lawful bugs to eat, man. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they ain't built like that, man. Maybe in Asia, especially like Southern Asia, Thailand, Cambodia, yeah, they built for it because, certain days they can't afford to eat steak or chicken, and so forth. So they built to eat that, man. Maybe South America, certain parts. But here in America, where you have Popeyes on every corner, Royal Farms, because, yesterday I drove by Popeyes, I had my windows down, I was able to smell that shit from a couple blocks away, man. Them biscuits and shit. These Americans, they're not built to eat on a minimalist diet, man, because they splurge the majority of their funds on fast food.
So New York Mayor selected Mayor of New York says he's going to be selling groceries 30% less in a state-run federal retail store by the city. Basically, the city's running retail, its own store, feeding the people, and he's going to have food that's going to be cheaper than the other big box stores or bigger stores or whatnot. Now, here's the deal with that. We told you guys this was going to happen. Federalization of food, city-run grocery stores coming to a city near you. We've been warning you guys. Can't afford food? You are witnessing the creation of federalization of food and distribution. And then we told you 25 cities to open free food stores, federalization of food, Chicago, New York. And we were warning you guys how this was going to come about and how the cities will work hand in hand with partnerships through other bigger corporations to get food through different channels, make it cheaper at first, make it seem like it's more, hey, the city's helping us. And then once the other stores close or the competition ceases to exist, or the competition is not allowed to supply, you get me. So the competition would be like, well, if you want a permanent contract with the city distributing this food, you can sell to this, and this other stores. You get what I'm saying? They cut it off. So the federalization gets bigger, and pretty much ends up taking over probably all of New York City. And then what? The food goes up. They control the food. They control with the social credit score what food you can buy, what food you can't.
Just to keep on you saying social credit score, because I was going to get to that, because more than likely he doesn't want to get in a flag or strike. But he knows that the social credit score, the B system, it's all tied into the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. So you're going to have to go to these government controlled, because it's all a part of fascism, right? These government controlled grocery stores, which they're already here on a low level. When you think of Whole Foods, guess what? Whole Foods owned by Amazon, right? And everybody and their mama believe Amazon's a private subsidiary, but really they are part of the B system. They're part of the government, right? On a contractual level, okay? Because this whole society is ran by contracts and subcontracts. It's been that way since the 2000s. all right, on a major scale. Okay, so it's a part of fascism.
So New York mayor-elect.
It's a part of fascism, like I just said, man. All right, so that's why a lot of grocery stores been going out of business, man.
So
like
New
around my
York
way. Let me cut the volume off. Like around my way,
mayor-elect, selected mayor.
you have Shoppers Food. They're going out of business. They can't compete. With the Aldis. Which Aldi, they're gonna tie into the B system. Aldi, Sam's Club, Walmart, even Target, man. You know, that's what's a part of what fascism, man. Fascism is when the government controls everything. You will own nothing and be happy, even the food that's in your fridge, the food that goes in your mouth, man. So yeah, this is a good video, man. It's a good topic. Most importantly, they're gonna sell groceries, pennies on the dollar, and what's that's gonna do? That's gonna wipe out most grocery chains because they ain't gonna be able to compete, man. People rather spend $14 on some steak than $21, right? Because that's about 30% below. Okay, so we're living in a time now where things can change overnight, so it don't gotta be 2030. All right, all this can happen. Late this year, going into next year. And who does this mayor, this sand nigga, Mandani, has in the background? He has Jake, man. That's a so-called black woman behind, man. She's gonna be the main one running in these government-owned grocery stores, and they can do what they want with the food at them stores. They could put all types of Maxine waters in them. They could put, RFID supplements in them, tracking devices, all types of shit, man. This man is truly the devil, man. It hasn't been a so-called white man in New York since what, Giuliani or some shit, man, way back 10 plus years ago. So, and look how fucked up the city of New York is, man. Okay. Because New York is really the real capital of Babylon. So if it happens in New York, it's going to happen throughout Babylon, man, throughout America, man. New York and California set the trends, but mainly New York, man. Second Ezra 15-19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Yeah, no mercy, man. Men are going to take out their frustrations on one another, man, in the times we living in. Ain't gonna be no therapist, no psychologist to see. It's gonna be all brute, all brute killings out here, man. It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Yeah, so this manufactured famine, it's gonna cause men to go crazy because there's two main things you take away that'll drive the people nuts. It's the food and the money. The food, you're gonna have food riots out here, man. You know how niggas Black Friday they running in a goddamn Walmart stealing a 100-inch TV. Well, that's gonna be how it is on steroids when the food runs out. All right, because these people here in America, they love to eat. They never really fast. Only people you hear about fasting are probably like gym goers. They talk about intermittent fasting. That's it. You're like, yeah, I eat my first meal 3 p.m. Go to the gym at noon. Eat my first meal 3 p.m. I'm in the gym for 2 hours. Take me 30 minutes to get home. Shower up, get home. I eat my first meal of the day. Then it's around 6, 7 p.m. I eat my dinner. and that's it. I don't eat nothing till the next day, 3 o'clock. That's the only thing, man, that really fast outside of this truth. And certain Muslim niggas during Ramadan and shit. Okay. So, hey, man, you're going to have a great lack of bread, man, coming real soon. You're going to have rations. They're about to set up rations out here, man. Okay. But you people, you're going to learn what rations are real quick. You're going to have certain people during this food shortage. Because, the food shortage is, in my estimation, is going to come off the oil shortage. Because, all our food comes in on trucks, man. So when they say, yeah, there's no gas. That's what. No food's coming to the stores. So, everything ties hand in hand, right? When gas is an absurd amount of money, food's gonna be that much more expensive because they may have it to where your last name ends in a vowel, meaning AEIOU type letters. You're able to buy groceries Monday or Tuesday and Thursday. Your last name begins with a consonant, right? All the rest of the letters. You buy groceries Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You'll be able to buy groceries. It's about to get crazy out here, man. And these Americans can't handle it. You got certain Americans, they gotta go grocery shopping like every 2 to 3 days, man. Every 2 to 3 days, they gotta go grocery shopping because they got a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers. They can eat that much, man. Food is just a part of their family tradition, which food is a currency, man. Proof of that is they put water on the stock market, man. Okay, people are trading water as we speak. All right, so hey, man, it's about to get crazy out here, man. This fall could be the fall of civilization as we know it. This could have been this summer 2026 could be the last normal summer of our lifetime, man. In general, in history, this could be our last normal summer in history. That's probably what I'll title this lesson, man. Because things about to change warp speed. They even had a thing called Operation Warp Speed, man. So where they want to push people to get electric cars, solar panels and shit like that. So, amen. This could be very well the last normal summer, man. Let me get the pray ye, man. Get flight winner. Because things about to change, man. Ain't gonna be no parachuters dropping you off food, man, delivering your food, man. Salakia, man. I don't know why this precept ain't popping up. All right, there you go. Mark. Damn, it happened. This precept happened multiple times. But woe, Mark 13-17, but woe to them that are with child and to them that give suck in those days, and pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. So it could go down this winter, man. For in those days shall be affliction such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, neither shall be, man. So Hey man, this time that's coming is gonna be like a time like never before, man. The Lord really got an art against you 70s babies, you 60s babies, you 70s babies, you 80s babies, you 90s babies, you 2000s babies. You know, because that's the majority of people on the earth are born between the 60s to now, man. So the Lord really got an art against this generation, man. You know, which these niggas are wicked as hell, man. They don't know. They can't even keep, maintain a family structure, no more, man. That's like a thing of the past, man. You got a lot of men over 40, such as myself, that don't have children, man. Because why? These women are wicked as hell. So, when you have a society like that, man, you just got to throw that shit in the trash. It's like having a fucking, jewelry box with no jewelry in it, man. For the lack of better words. You just got to do away with it, man. And accept that the Lord has shortened those days. No flesh should be saved. Yeah, so the Lord spared the time. That's why this summer's already almost over. It's pretty much over with, man, in a few more weeks. A few short weeks. If it seemed like summer just came and went. Spring came and went. Winter just came and went. Like, what the fuck is going on with time? Right? Like now, overnight, you got to wear like a little light jacket or a sweater, a long sleeve and shit, because it's a little chilly at night. Like last night was 60-something degrees, man. 66 degrees to be precise, man. And accept that the Lord has shortened those days. No flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened those days, man. Amen. So the Lord shortened the days for us, man. Yeah, it sucks, we getting older and shit, You got certain ailments and shit. Your teeth ain't crystal clean like it once was. Starting to decay a little bit. You got muscle spasms. You got this, that. Every brother got some sort of blemish, right? But the Lord is speeding up time to get rid of those blemishes, man. Because when we get that full power, man, all whatever ailments we're dealing with is gonna go away in a blink of an eye, man. In a twinkling of an eye. All right. So I think I done hit the nail on the head. So I'm gonna end it there. Just keep watching till next